Sometimes the biggest threat to your brain is precisely the one you don't feel. The arteries gradually become rigid and narrow in silence, year after year. Circulation weakens, oxygen arrives with difficulty, memory shows signs, blood pressure rises, hands and feet tingle. It seems like age-related, but often it's the body whispering that something is blocking the way. The good news is that there is much we can do with simple choices on the plate and in the glass. I am Edu Rodrigues, a pharmacist and biochemist, and this is the EDU Health Tips channel. Here I translate science into real life, without complication and without miraculous promises. Today, I want to show you everyday foods and a morning ritual that, when used regularly, help the arteries work better and protect the brain. It's not a trend. It's not a complicated diet. It's eating well, in the right measure, with consistency. I start with a classic from the sea that deserves a fixed spot on the menu. Salmon is a rich source of healthy fats that calm the walls of blood vessels and help blood flow more smoothly. When we include this fish in our routine, the tendency is to reduce excess circulating fat and decrease irritation within the arteries. This promotes more stable circulation and also benefits memory and attention. Prefer simple preparations like baking, grilling, or steaming without industrialized sauces. 2 to 3 servings per week, about the size of your palm, already provide an excellent effect. If you cannot consume fish, talk to your healthcare professional about alternatives, because supplementing without guidance is not advisable. Yen, coming out of the sea, I open a fruit that looks like a jewel. The pomegranate has red seeds full of plant compounds with antioxidant action. This group helps the body produce substances that relax the blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more easily. Imagine a stiff, bent hose through which water barely drips. Now imagine this hose gradually softening, letting the flow return. That's what we aim for by including pomegranate in our routine. You can eat the seeds plain, mix them into salads, or blend them into smoothies. If you choose juice, opt for pure juice without added sugar. A practical tip to open the fruit without making a mess is to release the segments into a bowl of water. The white parts float and the seeds sink. Now I take a break in the kingdom of leaves. Arugula is usually set aside, but it is a silent ally of circulation. It contains compounds that the body transforms into a natural relaxant for the vessels. The result is less tense arteries that carry more oxygen. It is a leaf that also helps keep calcium in the right place, which is the bone, and not deposited inside the vessel wall. This helps preserve flexibility over the years. It's worth eating raw in salads with a drizzle of olive oil and lemon, or giving it a quick sauté with garlic. The fresher, the better the flavor and the effect. Buy in small quantities and consume within a few days. Speaking of creaminess, avocado comes into the conversation as a friend of the heart and brain. It is rich in fats that promote the reduction of clogging cholesterol and the increase of cleaning cholesterol. It is also an excellent source of potassium, a mineral that helps balance the excess salt in daily life and, as a result, contributes to maintaining blood pressure under control. Additionally, it provides antioxidants that protect the walls of blood vessels from constant wear. The secret is moderation. Half of a medium avocado per day is usually enough to enjoy the benefits without overdoing the calories. Serve with tomato, red onion, and a drizzle of olive oil. Mash it on whole grain bread or blend with cocoa and plant-based milk for a dairy-free dessert. A tiny grain also makes noise when it comes to vascular protection. Chia seeds bring together 3 important fronts. They contain healthy plant-based fats, provide fibers that trap some of the fat in the intestine and help eliminate it, and also deliver antioxidants that defend the arteries from daily stress. The use is easy. You can sprinkle them on fruits, yogurt, or salads, or soak them until they form a gel and add to porridge, smoothies, and baked recipes. When hydrated, digestion becomes more comfortable and the body better absorbs nutrients. A teaspoon already plays an interesting role, as long as it is accompanied by water throughout the day. You can't talk about blood vessels and the brain without mentioning good quality olive oil. It is extracted without heat or chemicals, preserving compounds that combat inflammation and oxidative wear inside the vessels. This helps prevent fat from sticking to the walls and forming hard plaques. Think of olive oil as a gentle lubricant that keeps the pathway slippery, allowing blood to pass smoothly. Use it raw in salads, vegetables, and spreads, and on the stove only over low to medium heat. Prefer dark glass bottles and look for information on the label about the harvest date. The slightly spicy taste in the throat is a sign of active compounds present. 1 or 2 tablespoons a day are enough to add up without overdoing it.